Hey tribe, what's going on? Hey, so I'm just sitting here in a hotel room just waiting for a meeting to get started. And I had a couple thoughts I wanted to share with you guys. So look, it's really interesting, in our world of network marketing or MLM, it's funny because you hear all of these companies and all of these associates out there. And look, maybe I've been guilty of it and you've been guilty of it too, but that's okay. Because once we recognize it, then we can kind of just fix it, right? So what happens a lot of times is somebody will ask us, what's your market, right? And so for us, we go, okay, our market, right? By the way, do you guys ever just like pull this stuff out and just like play with it? Is that not sweet what we do? So look, we say everybody in the world has got to have, and they need silver, right? Or they need gold. So everybody in the world needs what we have. So the entire world is our market. Well, I want you to think about that for just a second. If that's what your market is, and that's what you go out every single day trying to get in front of your market, what really you're saying is you don't have a market, okay? So that's sort of like taking a handful of mud and throwing it on the wall and just seeing what sticks. So I want you guys to start really thinking about who is your target demographic and who's your market, because there's a difference between selling and prescribing. And I'm not saying selling is wrong. I love sales, right? I get a high off of sales. I love to help connect people with products that I know they need and that they want. And I love getting paid for it. So I absolutely love sales. But in order to do our business, it's not all about just sales. Think about it for a second. When you go to the doctor and he says you need to take this prescription, you got a flu, you got a cold, you're looking for a product that can fix it. And you go to the doctor and he says, here's a prescription. Well, you run down as fast as you can, or you have him call in the prescription and you go in and pick it up. So he doesn't have to sell you on it because you're already looking for it. So you go to him and say, hey, can you connect me with a product that can fix the pain or the problem that I'm having and move me towards my pleasure, right? So then you go to the pharmacist and he says, all right, here it is. Here's how much you got to pay. Now, he doesn't stand there and give you some type of a sales pitch about how this is going to cure you and how much you got to pay. He just tells you the price and you pay it, and you're happy to pay it. So I want you to think about that process. The reason you're happy to pay it is because you went looking. You had a problem, you went looking for a solution. The doctor referred you to the pharmacist who prescribed you a medicine to fix your problem. So as entrepreneurs, guys, really what we are is we're relationship entrepreneurs, right? We are in the relationship business. So what you really have to do, and this is why it's so critical to do the 100 name list. And everybody's like, 100 name list, I don't want to do it. I've heard that before. It never works. No, guys, look, it never worked because you don't know how to work the list. You never put it together properly. So what I want you to start doing is thinking about who do you know that needs what we have. So the world, yeah, everybody needs gold and silver. We all believe that, right? But not everybody's looking for gold and silver. So you can run around and you can try to convince thousands of people that they have to have it and they need to join the business. Or you can try to convince thousands of people that they need to have a residual passive income and try to get them to join the business. But what ends up happening now is you're in sales mode and everybody you're talking to, you're like trying to sell. What would happen if you sat down and you actually started identifying who is your perfect customer? Who is the person that is absolutely perfect for the business? And you started writing down their characteristics, and you started writing down the things that they would want, the things that they would need. And then where do these people organize themselves? What forums online? What Facebook groups? What community events do they go to? If you could start figuring out who is that perfect target market, and then you actually created a market, guess what, guys? Now you have those people that are looking for what we have, and now all you're doing is getting in front of them. That's the ultimate sell. Now all of a sudden you're prescribing to those people medicine that will fix their problem. You're no longer selling them. So they're already looking for a solution to the problem that they have. What you've got to do is get in front of them, so you've got to find them. So here's my challenge. Instead of just randomly calling up a whole bunch of people or throwing a bunch of stuff on Facebook or online, just hoping that somebody will bite, I want you to sit down and I want you to write it out. Who is your target market? Who are the people that you want in your business? Who are the people that need what we have and that want what we have? Who is it that's looking for us? What are their characteristics? What are they like? And where do those people hang out? And then just go hang out there. Because if you hang out there, you'll meet those people. And you'll hear the conversations. And you know they're already looking for it. So now you can be like, look, I'm the doctor. I'm prescribing you this medicine. Here's what you need to do. And they just drop the coin. They buy it. And now all of a sudden you get to change their life. All right, so give that a try, guys. Sit down, write out your target demographic, who it is that you think needs the company, who's looking for us, and get in front of those people, not just every Joe Schmo on the street. That's why we always say, Some will, some won't. So what? Okay, we're looking for those that are looking for us, and I mean that literally. Okay, it's not just cliche. There are literally people who are looking for what we do, and those are the ones you're trying to get in front of. So give that a try, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.